Welcome guys to another episode of commentary. Hold on a second. Is that 1.5k FPS? This dude had like 30 the other day. Yes, finally I got my new computer. It only took me about 20 days, 3 months, 6 years. Now that I got my new computer, I can finally play in more frames, which probably doesn't matter because I suck. And get fireballed off the edge and have more frames per second to experience void falling in a whole new level. Now that I have a new PC, I would like to show gratitude to the old ones by telling the history of them. It all started back in 2013 when I first got it. It's not the best PC I could have, but hey, I was only 10, alright? What else would I play except Minecraft? I mean, I played Unturned as well, but who's counting? Back then, the requirements weren't that big of a deal, and when Pentium series was actually relevant. My computer could handle most of the games I wanted to play. I mean, slightly laggy experience wouldn't knock me off gaming, alright? Fast forward 2015. Each game that I came in touch with required exponentially better specs to play. That was when I realized I should get a new computer, mostly because my friend told me to. And so, I started imploring my mother if I could get a new computer. Of course, that did not work, otherwise I wouldn't have made this video anyway. Well, I was like, guess I'm stuck in this 3-dimension block game now. I mean, because that's the only game my PC back then was capable of handling. It was not good, alright. Everyone I know started playing new games that I couldn't even think of playing because of my garbage computer. The highest possible game I could play was only Defense of the Ancient, alright. But then something happened. My computer started to not work, not showing images on monitor while the fan of it is still running. I was panicked, alright, because knowing that I won't be getting a new computer soon, I wouldn't have things to play except for my dick. Never mind. So as an intellectual, I started searching through YouTube just to find a solution to fix my computer. And I found this video where you have to take off your RAM and use eraser to rub it. They stated, rub it lightly. But I guess my earwax blocked the word lightly. But hey, it worked, alright? It's not functioning as good as before, but as long as I can play, I don't mind, alright? Yes, I know. I was desperate back then. Don't judge. It worked fine for a few days, even though booting it required 6 to 10 minutes. Yes, when I say 6 to 10 minutes, I wasn't kidding. It really stuck on starting window for like 6 to 10 minutes, oh my god. But then, another thing happened. While I was playing, my sister barged in the room and be like, yo dude, let me use the computer, I want to print something. Bro, it was like 1 a.m. Of course I said no. I said later on you can do that. But no, she insisted on doing it right now, alright? And we argued. She pressed the restart button and the PC did not work until this day. RIP PC number 1, you will be missed. I was infuriated by her actions, and of course, as a brother who cared about his siblings, I beat her up. And so, I don't have a computer to play for a week. But then suddenly, it came to my mind that apparently I have an unused PC in my mother's office, which probably has the same specs as my PC number 1. I told my mother to bring it back, which took her almost 3 days to remember despite going to office every day. But I still got it, and I downloaded the games I wanted to play for a long time. Sadly, everything did not work, because as I said from the beginning, Pentium series ain't relevant anymore. Not to mention, look at this. Intel HD graphics family. That's the most iconic shitty antediluvian name I've heard in a long time. What is this, Intel? Name your products properly, man. And here comes the dark age of the computer. Whenever I tried to start it, it would just make a sound as if there's a car drifting in it. It wasn't pleasant, alright? Then it will shut down, the screen will remain black, but the CPU will run and stop. Process repeats. And of course, I tried some online method, and it did not work, sadly, so I had no choice but to commit the forbidden move. Yes, of course. That is to take off the screw and diagnose it one by one.
Well. Nice.
But hey, it worked. I don't know what harm have I caused to that computer, but I'm pretty sure it's not a big deal. That method worked for like 2 years or so until it broke down and I had to send it to service store to repair. To this day, I don't know what caused it to happen. And a few weeks ago, my mother told me to search for computer specs, and of course, I've searched through 10s and 20s of store and find no satisfied specs for a good price. The thought of buying online was of course disapproved. I mean, I don't mind, but I'm not the one paying, so I'm not the one who decides. You see, first store I found was a very normal PC for a very low price. But then I thought, will the sunk cost fallacy worth the PC? No, I don't think so. 6 years of begging has built up my ego to not approve such low specs because it's not worth it, alright? I mean, I was told that I should find a better one since I'll be getting a new one anyways, so I'm just purely following the statement, alright? Because I am a good child that obeys his mother's words, alright? And that's how I got my new computer. In the end, it took me a long time. I've learned that I should work hard to achieve my goal, even though I did not pay a single cent. Back then when I even got my new PC, it wasn't that bad actually. I managed to lose weight, partly because I don't have a new computer to play, and my previous computer was shitty, alright? But I just wanna make a dramatic ending. Every day I wake up in sorrow, thinking to myself, what daunting task shall I perform to achieve my goal? What obstacles will come in my way to road of success? I bear that in mind and I move on. That's another episode of Story Time, guys. Be sure to hit the like button and subscribe button if you can. And I'll see you next time. Bye.